The time is now 6:53 on this Thursday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go.
Some ships are set to rest in the Twin Ports the remainder of the winter season. Soo Locks, which is a port in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, closes every winter season. This means ships will be wintering here in the Twin Ports. During this time, port employees will do maintenance on the lock. The Duluth Seaway Port Authority says that preliminary estimates of total waterborne tonnage is tracking below the 5-year season average. The Port Authority is having a press conference later this month to release the final numbers.
A search is underway in Superior. You can see a heavy police presence. This was taken near Broadway Street and Grand Avenue around 1:20 this morning. An officer on scene told Northern News Now that police is searching for a person who reportedly got into an accident and then fled the scene. We have reached out to authorities for more information. This is a developing story. Stay with us on air and online as we get more updates.
A Lake Vermilion cabin is no more after a fire broke out Wednesday afternoon. It happened around 1:20 on Meads Island in the central part of the lake in Greenwood Township. A snowmobiler saw smoke coming from the island and realized it was a cabin on fire. Luckily, no one was inside, but the cabin was destroyed. Authorities say a caretaker had recently started a furnace for the property owner, who was set to arrive later, and then the fire started shortly after. An investigation is ongoing.
The Duluth Police Department now has its first armored rescue vehicle. So here's a look at the Lenco Bearcat G3. So Duluth Police used to borrow Superior Police Department's armored vehicle for high-risk calls. So that includes in February of 2021 when a suspect barricaded himself inside a home in the Lincoln Park neighborhood for 20 hours after shooting and killing K-9 Luna. Police Chief Mike Sanoa says that having their own vehicle lets officers slow down high-risk situations and respond faster. The DPD also had to pay when borrowing Superior's vehicle. After years of discussion and some public meetings, Duluth Police bought the vehicle using extra funding from vacant positions. Sanoa says the vehicle will also be available to neighboring law enforcement.